Hey you guys, I am back from my trip and back from my first full week of school and back from my first day of my first full week of school. So I thought I would stop and update you guys on a couple of things. It's kind of going to be a jack of all trades video. First, somebody asked me how my trip went and I haven't got a chance to talk about that yet just because I came home on Sunday and had to go to work, or Saturday, and had to go to work on Monday. So things have been a little hectic. Monday a week ago, obviously, I worked all week last week, and this is my second week home. Just some highlights from my trip. Basically, I went to a 4-day Harry Potter conference that also included, a section about young adult literature, and YA authors were there, called the Lit Track, and I did both of those things. So I spent a lot of time with my friends learning about Harry Potter and other various fandom things, and then also talking about literature and young adult books, which, as you guys all know, are like two of my favorite things smushed all together. I went with some of my really good friends who I met via the internet, and like 8 of us stayed in a hotel room, so don't tell anybody at the conference center that. And it was really crowded and really cramped and really fun. And then when those 4 days were over, me and 3 of the other girls went to Disney for 4 days. A funny story about Disney: I don't like thrill rides, I don't like people dressed up where I can't see their face, and I don't like animatronics, which is basically the sum whole of what Disney is. So I'm sure some of you are saying right now, Shell, if you hate all those things that make Disney Disney, why did you go to Disney? The long story short is I still love Disney, and I love things about Disney, and I love Disney characters and movies and things like that. And I really just wanted an opportunity to spend more time with my friends who I don't see very frequently. So it was a 10-day trip filled with friendship and laughter and love, and it just is so rewarding and fulfilling to go and see these people who fulfill a part of you that isn't necessarily that need. Those needs aren't met on a daily basis, and so it's not until you're away from home with these people who mean so much to you that you realize how important they are in your everyday life. My friend Forrest, who I went with, we have talked every single day on the telephone for hours since we got home, which is nice because prior to our trip, we exchanged a few text messages here and there and just did our thing, and talked a lot and talked about important things, but it was nowhere near the level of communication that we're having right now. So it was really good because I felt like there was some great revitalization of that friendship that was really necessary, because I just love her, and you know, she is one of my best friends, and I hate that it's gotten to the point where, not that it was bad, but just where we didn't necessarily have that same closeness that we had had previously, just due to distance. She lives in Chicago, and it's hard to connect. It's hard for me to get there or her to get here, so it was just wonderful. Next, on kind of a sad note, I personally was really affected by Robin Williams' death last week, and it was really difficult to process and to make feel real. I work with kids who deal with mental illness. I myself suffer from mental illness, and the lack of understanding for mental illness in the world today is still so great and so large that sometimes it's overwhelming to think about. And so in response to that, I donated to my favorite charity, Twala, which is To Write Love on Her Arms. I will link that down below in case you guys haven't heard it. And it focuses on preventing self-harm and suicide in younger people. And like, not just young people, but they kind of focus on like college and high school aged kids as their starting point, and they work from that, and they do some great, fantastic work. And then I bought some Twala related items, and I just came in today, so I'm going to do like a reveal with you guys and look and see what all I got. Apparently I got a lot of stuff that I didn't realize I got. I got a Hope is Real phone case for my phone, and I got this phone case, which is my favorite, that says "People Need Other People," which I'll probably put on my phone as soon as I finish filming this. I got, just an information thing that says, "Your purchase allows us to bring a message of hope and help to the world since 2006. We've been working to let people know that it's okay to be honest and it's okay to ask for help. If you or someone you love is struggling, please know you're not alone. Please know that it's possible to change, possible to start again. We've come to believe that people need other people. We're all in this together. like High School Musical. All of us with our fears and dreams and questions, we are stories still going together. We will be the hopeful. And that's by Jamie Twerkowski. I always say his name wrong. So that's kind of their big message. And then I got another one about the Hope is Real campaign, which I won't read you because that's really long. And then I got a sticker pack. I had to buy a new computer, so all my stickers are gone. So I had to buy new Chwala stickers that say, I just have like a standard to write love on her arms and a large to write love on her arms. Love is the movement. One that just says love. And then an even larger to write love on her arms. So I've got a bunch of those. Always good. Then I got some bracelets, some bands. This one says to write love on her arms. This is the Fear versus Dreams. And says, I am living a story. I will not give up, which I love. And then a Hope is Real band. And what else did I buy? Oh, I bought a button pack that just has a lot of to write love on her arms buttons, and love is the movement button. So those are nice. And my favorite, I got a scoop neck t-shirt that says, it says, let us not be silent. I was like, why does that say note? It's not. It says not. So it's just a t-shirt that says, let us not be silent. It's like a scoop neck, flowy tee. And that's what I got. The only other thing is I am currently reading this book called The Lies of Lock